So it's been raining like cats and dogs here in Mumbai since past couple of weeks I guess. But today the sky was quite clear. So I thought why not to go for a quick run. So I thought wanted to go for a quick run. So here we are running till we die. Okay, तो कैसे हो दुनिया के लोगों, वेलकम बैक टू द न्यू व्लॉग. होप यू आर डूइंग फाइन, होप यू आर डूइंग ग्रेट, एंड मोस्ट importantly hope all of you are safe out there. And secondly, the title and the thumbnail isn't a clickbait, but one thing to keep in mind, I was really skeptical about making this video. Again, it has many reasons, but और एक चीज़, whatever I have said or done in this video is again just an opinion which is based on true facts. So कुछ भी करने के पहले मेरी बातें पत्थर पे कही गई लकीरें नहीं है. It's my opinion which is based on facts. अब क्या पूरा वीडियो रास्ते पे चलते चलते बनाऊं? घर पे चलो. Really needed that to kickstart this video. Well, why would I think that our education system sucks? And to be honest, it really does. At the present moment, it does. I don't know about future, but for now, it really sucks. So why would I think that? Let me just clear it out. तो लॉकडाउन चालू होके नियरली 6 महीने हो चुके और लगभग 13 करोड़ लोग अपनी जॉब से हाथ धो बैठे. 130 मिलियन पीपल हैज़ लॉस्ट देयर जॉब बिकॉज ऑफ दिस लॉकडाउन. बट इससे हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम को कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. कितने लोग ने जॉब छोड़ दिए और कितने लोग, जिन लोग ने जॉब छोड़े, उनके बच्चे पढ़ते हैं. तो लॉकडाउन के 3 या 4 महीने बाद सब स्टूडेंट्स फिर से नॉर्मली लेक्चर्स अटेंड करने लग गए. बस फ़र्क इतना था कि अब हम घर से बैठ के व्हाट्सएप पे या तो वॉइस नोट्स लेते थे या फिर हम ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स अटेंड करते थे या फिर लाइव लेक्चर्स लेते थे. पर ये जितना स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड दिखता है, ये उतना स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है नहीं. अभी भी यूनिवर्सिटीज़, कॉलेज और स्कूल में काफ़ी ऐसे बच्चे हैं जिनको अभी भी लेक्चर अटेंड करने नहीं दिया जा रहा है. क्यों? रीज़न फीस. अब फीस के साथ प्रॉब्लम क्या है ब्रो? हर साल तो भरते हो, लॉकडाउन में नहीं भर सकते. फ़र्क है. I really don't have any problem with our college, but the decision they are making is like they are living in their own hypothetical imagination, like the whole lockdown and this whole pandemic doesn't exist in the first place. Okay, so out of blue, we all students received this message/email from our colleges that congratulations, you have been promoted to SYJC. So a quick explanation, if you aren't from Maharashtra, then you might not be familiar with this term called FYJC and SYJC. तो महाराष्ट्र में होता है कि हम जैसे ही 10th पास आउट करते हैं, हम कॉलेजेस में चले जाते हैं. जो 11th होता है हमारा, इट इज़ FYJC, द फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ जूनियर कॉलेज, एंड 12th इज़ आर SYJC, सेकेंड ईयर ऑफ जूनियर कॉलेज. बैक टू द वीडियो. And the admission link for SYJC Commerce available from 5th June to 14th June on the college portal, which roughly gives 9 days to pay 15,100 rupees. So they are emphasizing us, not emphasizing is the right word I guess, pressurizing us to pay the fees of rupees 15,100. After getting this email from college authorities, many of my friends as well as my classmates weren't really convinced about this new payment system, and we all decided to stand against this. We send a message in a group, but all we get in a reply is, sorry, we can't do that, it's not in our hand, the higher authority has taken the decision. और सिर्फ यही नहीं, स्टूडेंट्स ने पेटिशंस तक बनाए कि वो इस सिस्टम के साथ अग्री नहीं करते, और उनको रिटर्न में सिर्फ यही चीज़ मिलता है कि हमारे हाथ में कुछ नहीं है, सब ऊपर वाले अथॉरिटी के हाथ में. एंड द वर्स्ट पार्ट इज दे आर नॉट इवन गिविंग अस एम्पल अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम टू पे ऑफ द फीस. अर्पण 15,000 rupees isn't a big amount. Yeah, it is not. Considering a place like Mumbai where education is so expensive, 15,000 rupees is really cheap. But for a student whose father has lost his job due to lockdown and all his savings were spent on day-to-day liabilities and expenses and they have nothing left in the bank account, then 15,000 is really a big deal. And even if they would have provided the installment facility, I still wouldn't have been convinced to pay the whole fees. Why should I pay the full fees? So let's not forget the situation that we are in between of an outbreak of coronavirus and we all are in our homes. Students, employee, workers, everyone attending live lectures or attending meetings, we are at our own home. So if I am in my own house, I'm not using your college facilities, I'm not using your college infrastructure, I'm not using your red benches which make kind of weird sound, I'm not using your stinky toilet, I'm not using your so-called IT lab, and I'm not using your so-called library as well, which has only dumb books which doesn't make any sense to read. So why should I pay the full fees? हाँ, पर अगर तुम lectures attend कर रहे हो तो तुम्हें pay तो करना पड़ेगा ना. Okay, so for a second, which online lectures are we talking about, where a single teacher is handling somewhere around 60 to 50 students at a time, out of which 30 students have the audacity to turn on the mic and play rubbish shit and talk rubbish thing, and out of which 10 students have the balls to draw penis and vagina on the screen. Not only our education system but even the students are not ethical, बिकॉज जिनको मिल रहा है उन्हें कदर नहीं है, और जिनको नहीं मिल रहा है वो मेरे जैसे यहाँ पे बैठ के वीडियो बना रहे हैं. कॉलेजेस उन स्टूडेंट्स के साथ क्या कर रहे हैं जिन्होंने फीस नहीं भरा है? सिंपल, उन्हें लेक्चर्स अटेंड करने नहीं दे रहे. सो इफ़ यू डोंट नो, द इंडियन एजुकेशन सिस्टम इज़ नॉन प्रॉफिट. इट कम्स अंडर द परव्यू ऑफ गवर्नमेंट एंड प्राइवेट नॉन प्रॉफिट्स. कीप दैट इन माइंड. And it boldly says the education institution is to educate and not to earn profit. Wait, what did they say?
Not to earn profit?
No.
I truly believe that today's education system is nothing else but competitive money-making business, and it is what it is. Arpan, seems like you only have problems. Do you even have some solution for it? Yeah, I do have an easy and simple solution that any rational human being or rational student can think of. First, to cut off the fees. As I stated earlier that we are not using any of the facilities which the college, school or the universities are providing us, even not the infrastructure, not the study materials, nothing. So why are they charging full fees? Fees should be cut down. To make the installment facility compulsory in each and every college, school and universities. Third, to give them ample amount of time to pay the fees. And fourth, the most important, to adopt pro rata. So if you don't know what pro rata is, I will link the article down below in the description box so you can go and check it out. So it's not like that there's only existence of problem in our education system. There are still people in our education system who plays a major role to provide accountability and flexibility to the students while it comes to fees. So if you think that this video has added a bit value in your life, then do consider to like this video, and most importantly to share this video with your friends who have gone through the same situation as I'm talking about in this video right now. So that's it for today's video, and it would be very dishonest of me if I say that I really don't want to gain subscribers at making video on such controversial and sentimental topic. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, if you think the video was helpful, subscribe. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay happy, stay safe, and I'm signing out.